W-I-L-D-R-I-C, right?
You gotta, what's his name?
Maybe Smith?
No, he was an engineering officer.
Smith,
Was it Smith?
he came in, took Blazer's place or something, I believe. And he's up in Washington State now. He came to, I've only seen him once since before, but I'm pretty sure it's Smith.
D-A-B-I-D.
Looks like it. He was still there too long. Every time I'd go in there, I was assistant to him.
Was that,
And he was asleep most of the time.
This is Arnold.
wasn't that engineering?
Engineering, 350th engineering.
C-H-L-U-E-D-E-R. You know where that is?
Now, you want to know where the shot's taken?
No, where is it?
This shot is in North Africa,
North Africa.
after Regensburg. Yeah.
This is Cleveland's
No, it's
plan.
Cook. Captain Cook.
This is,
Yeah, but,
Cook is right.
yeah.
That's Cleveland's plan when he got shot up at Regensburg.
Herman Sherman?
Yeah.
Herman Sherman. S-H-E-R-M-A-N.
There's gotta be
Well, there ought to be a picture of you here somewhere.
He's never been to one of our reunions.
I took over after I finished combat, and I early when we replaced Ravino.
He'd like to warm up.
He came to ground. And I went to 349th and stayed another year over there. Then I flew one of the birds home.
Sam, S-A-M.
D-R-A-L.
That's one word, or is Sam's the first name? S-A-M-D.
They went around.
Yeah.
And that's the first one.
This one's fart sack.
It's hardtack?
A fart sack.
Fart.
That's right after the, that's gotta be right after the Reagan's.
North Africa.
I tried to get in touch with them this year.
So that's what over there. He said the All-American Girl, the only time he mentioned it, the whole book was, we was flying so close under them till our prop wash was messing up. They couldn't keep in the formation on account of our prop wash. I said, well, we must have done something good. Well, my crew made 27, I made 31, so we must have been doing something right.
He made me out to be somewhat of a clown in that book. The trip to London,
You're doing awfully well.
it claimed that we had the flares going off in there. That's so ridiculous. If we had the flares going off, we wouldn't be worried about scooping them out.
Here's a photo archive.
What are you going to do with all these?
One big archive, Los Angeles, in my house. I just set up right now that we're together in there. And the question, ultimately, we'll move it wherever we want to move it to. I figure, let's get it all together, get it set. And this way we have one stateside in case somebody needs it, because right now the photo collection is all over. It was like all over there. Each person's got their own set of photos, but there isn't one place like, if somebody calls, goes, hey, they got a photo of John Lennon, they got a photo of Butch Goodwin, and everybody goes, well, you got.
You didn't even think about it. At the end of everything, they're gonna have 2 years. Billy Flag got one day, gonna be, show what the cost was. I think that'd be a good deal. Probably be about 5.
You know what I saw? All about him. We saw 2 hospitals, 2 farms, the 95th, I think it was,
They're in there too.
had a chair, old wooden chair, with an American flag sitting on it.
For all the guys that did.
Yep.
I've seen that.
You know, we don't have to do something like that, but I wish we could do something to bring those memories back at every one of our reunions.
Yeah, we should have a chair on the stage.
Yeah, something.
That'd be good, but Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Send
If
them
somebody was somebody knew what they were doing,
get Faley to
they
make
could come
something.
up with something. I can't figure it out.
Tell you what you can do, you can get Faley to full size.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Put him in there. Faley could do that.
Just something to remind the guys that are there of those that find it back. I think it's wonderful.
Because two guys, how many guys drowned with you? 4 guys?
5 years.
5 guys
Well,
drowned?
2 were dead and 3 were you never found.
Yeah. 2 dead and 3 not recovered. How long were you in the water?
Well, I know, I guess probably 20 minutes. The reason I'm saying that is somebody told me later on that you're not supposed to be able to stay in that water for over 30 minutes without freezing up.
Yeah.
And my feet froze up, so I thought, well, it must have been about 20, 25 minutes, but I don't know.
You weren't dead yet.
No, no, I hadn't drowned yet.
Yeah, that's interesting.
When I think back about that,
You remember
it was
how
a
you,
miracle.
how'd you get out of the airplane?
I went out to Bombay.
You weren't very high, were you?
No, I was last guy.
Let's see that photo. Let's see that youngster.
It's the good-looking kid.
Let's see that. Oh, look at him. Right up front, hogging the camera.
Yeah, well, all the crew chiefs got in front, I noticed.
I think we have more crew sheet shots than we have actually crew shots.
Here's a picture of the 51st Squadron insignia. I have one of those at home. It came off my jacket, but that's the first one I've seen. Dale, 50 years. Dale? Dale will want to see that. Dale?
I've never been able to find that guy.
Dale wanted to see that because he's always looking at the patches. Turner's plane.
What are you doing with all my crew?
They need to find a tail number. There's not going to be a tail in this one. This one, all crew one, 30.
Pulling out my medals.
Yeah, that's right. How many times can you say that in one time?
Where did you get to?
Hundreds.
They were right here.
Oh, they were?
It's not a question of can, it's a question of find the tail number. Of all the ones I found, we can't find one.
Yeah, eventually.
30796.
Too fast now.
For a bigger. So just like as you're going through the list, you come up to it and just go like, you know.
This one's too big.
Yeah, you don't have to use that.
Yeah, we got one here with a number on it, Jan. 230796.
I walked down the hall in my office building.
Sunny 2. Sunny 2.
SUNNY-TOO.
No, just 2.
2W. Sunny 2.
Just have that rubber
Doors where I was officing. Here was on the carpet.
Oh, he got shot down in one of the Sundays, huh?
Yeah.
30th of December, 43. This was prior to 43, because he went down in 43.
Beaver.
This guy's name is James Chase.
C-A-S-E.
C-H-A-S-E.
Chase.
This is Pearson.
That's Mike Dillon, he's over there.
This is Parmentier again, isn't it?
No, I have never seen
No, you don't think so?
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to see it.
Tell it.
Farm there.
Who is it?
That's Farm there in the middle. Farm.
In zero.
This is Pearson.
P-E-A or P-I-E-R?
P-I-E-R-S-O-N. He was crew chief on that airplane there.
On what? On this one?
Yeah. This airplane flew over 100 missions.
Is that right?
Yeah. This boy's name is Komasinski. Anthony Komasinski.
C-O-M-I-N-S-K-I.
C-O-M-I-N-S-K-I. The reason I know he was on my crew at one time.
I see.
coal mine this.
See, this is John Loudenschlager.
Oh, any relation? Oh, that's the guy who.
Hold it there, hold it just for a second. Both of you look at it. Okay, now let's take a look at the next one.
Yeah, that's, oh, here's one with the just tail number on it. 230796.
Okay, then hand the picture over.
Oh, this is the.
I don't recognize that airplane.
Is this? Got it?
How you were?
Can you pick yourself out? You know what?
Where's that one of?
I know that one.
51st?
That under number 3 engine.
Okay, hold it still, and then just go down the line.
Let me get over.
Now take it the other direction.
This shot.
Move it to your right, Dewey.
Now here's that picture
Tom Murphy's crew.
of Colonel Coleman that I like a lot.
Right there on number 3 engine.
That's what just scares me. I have, no, that's Spike's, but I have a,
Oh, buying your way?
Oh, good. Okay, turn around. So ready to do this?
Mr. Waterbury made me a copy of it. So I just have a copy, and I like that picture.
Sure can't get my A2 jacket on anymore, I'll tell you that.
There's a bunch of air crews that you might know.
Okay, give that one over to you once we're done.
Listen before you start on the
All right, as soon as you finish with it. Don't pick your nose this time,
I know all these guys, they were my original. I said, this was my original crew here.
That's the original one?
It's like what they tell football players.
You know, somebody cut that off or something. I got one of those on my car. I don't like a big thing, but
Now that's mine.
Oh, do you got that? Dan, did you go through the archives and?
No, I went through this.
Oh, you did?
Because I can't think very
Same thing, I'm
I
gonna go the
took,
opposite.
well, yeah, I took out the aircraft that were chronological, I mean, that were numerically listed. Because if I was trying to find out what planes went down on a certain day, you'd have to go all over this thing. So I just rearranged it chronologically.
Mechanized
But you
dancer?
need both, because if you've got a number, you can find a number. But if you have a date, then you can find a date. This way it's hard to find.
Pilot and the co-pilot. Tied up with,
Well, mostly, a lot of them are in here. And then when I started working on the cemetery project, Paul West sent me the casualty reports. And anytime I find one out, I put it in.
Damn blanket. Anyhow, I'm glad you brought it back.
This is a little guy named, he made 3-star general. He was busy telling them how to do their army.
These two came
He was a real neat fellow.
It is.
Who is that?
That is,
Kinder. Doc Kinder. Would you write that on the back, please?
That's Butch. What's his first?
This is Butch Rufino. Well, you don't have the sound going, do you?
We gotta make sure they mark the names on the back of them.
I knew a lot of the crew because
These are real good.
Shit, ain't it?
That's a great shot.
I've known all these all-American girls.
And that's
I didn't aim to disclose that.
I checked him out in a G-model after he got back from prison camp.
Look at the rate that's at.
Edward?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it just gives E.
Bucky.
Kinder.
Yeah, Bucky.
There he is. How many of these guys? That's the first sergeant.
No, he looks like a Russian there, doesn't he?
Yeah, that hat, the grommet, that's his crew.
It's Emery.
Ground crew. You wouldn't see that very much.
That's right.
It's only rare shot.
I heard how many missions he got in.
28. We got to close this program.
He and I were good friends.
They committed an illegal operation.
I knew all
I'll
them
get back.
guys. I get marijuana from
He
them.
was, some
Red Cross Base, 26 November
I
23.
was the first
That base was an uproar. Cowboy finished and Valley
newly
crashed.
integrated group.
Same day. That's interesting.
Some guy in,
That's that thing in England they put up. You seen that?
No, I haven't seen that.
English put
and the
that.
A1,
Yeah, that's
Crosby.
blackballed me because he said, you never should have been a regular officer in the first place.
Contrary. And I think about a 10-second
To
lag.
withdraw this resignation, or I'm gonna blackball you.
Here we go. Now this is the aircraft we're talking about the Falkland hit. The ME-109 with the enemy tail. That guy's in Houston, Texas, Joe Martin.
Roger Ramey.
We don't know nothing about this. Look here. I think this is Spear, where the whole front guys are gone. The whole nose is missing off that
Safety
airplane.
inspection.
They brought it home.
Yeah, this is back at Torbabbage.
This is, Fail identified this airplane not too long ago. This is Humpty Dumpty.
I told this guy, I said, well, let me think about this.
Tail's not, the big hole radio room that you can't see.
He said, you think
First
I'm
airman. Bowen's in there.
Who?
A cowboy.
Cowboy was in it, yeah.
Well, I called.
Acres, you ever know him?
Pretty good move there.
Acres, he's
Bob
3/4.
Akers, yeah.
There he is, right there.
He ended up with United Airlines, and he was an instructor pilot.
That's a good shot of him right there.
Yeah.
100 crew.
Him up and
Name of the airplane.
explained my situation.
Robert T. Akers.
I went out there and he said,
This is his crew.
I
I think that's stateside photo.
He said he's going to do it.
The background doesn't look like him.
I said, sure. He showed me, he said, you go
What do you
ahead and
think?
go on the typewriter, you type up an endorsement of approved.
All American.
That's what you want to do. And I'll
That was
sign.
Akers?
No, that was Bill Hall.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
There's Alcar. You never see Alcar, did you?
No, never.
Well, I don't remember.
Butch. Butch.
Major G.
Eugene.
I've seen, 18 different ways.
That's a call, there's the blow up in the back.
I don't want to,
I don't want to press too hard.
He went one way and I went another way.
There's Barker,
first plane.
Oh, yeah.
killed at Bremen. John Luckady was talking about that.
Yeah.
That's Bar Ball Turner. There's Sammy right there.
Sammy Barr.
Andrews, legendary Sammy.
He was at the reunion in San Antonio in a wheelchair. And I think he also was at Colorado Springs in '76.
He kept having those strokes. There he is in the top. Kept having those darn strokes.
Paul, you don't happen to have any Post-its, do you?
Yeah. Some on my desk.
We can't get an imprint on writing on the back of this, and we don't want to press too hard because
Okay,
it'll
Jim.
punch through.
Master's heaven. That's the last.
Give me a roster and I'll find your guy.
This is
Give me the roster sheet, the book.
I don't have the book, I've got the master.
Some argument about it.
Bruce has
Charlie
it.
Beck.
No, Cowboy had the book.
Cowboy has it. If we have that, I can find it.
Never know him from that.
You had the roster?
You got maybe 3 or 4 in a row here,
Yeah.
Charlie.
Yeah. It's more like it.
Lots there.
I guess he had a pretty good job.
He was covert.
Oh,
He's covert. Worked for CIA, I think.
Yeah.
He's set up all those monitoring systems around the world. He's always going to some places like his name sounded like an acronym. There he is later. That's on the back porch. That's 94. 95. There's Charlie right there. You never recognized him.
That it was salvaged,
This
but.
is Weeks. There's Charlie. You might recognize him there.
Where did Ravingo live?
That's his crash.
You mean at one of the days?
No, in the States.
Wicked Whack. This is Bechtol, Art Bechtol. There's Kruger, one of the beer parties. For the NCO, there's his old first sergeant. Close friend of his to this day.
He loved the party.
He's been in North and
Go back to where you were again. You just can't send me to my guy. Go back to
Yeah.
One action.
Well, where's Owen?
He moved to Houston.
Mike.
Mike.
Bob Hughes.
So I guess maybe
Mike.
he retired,
Yeah.
probably.
Just take this. Just look at it. And then I
Oh,
got
yeah,
my
sure.
Seeing him, I remember
But
seeing
I
him
ran
early.
across, Stafford sent me one of these books with pictures in and around Norwich, and most of them be 24.
Yeah.
Get a copy of that and send it to
That's some
Bob.
good pictures.
Bob Hughes, yeah.
Yeah.
There's Bennett and Oliver. That's Oliver.
Now, who plagiarized too? Did he take it from the 24 or did,
I'll let him decide.
I don't, you can go back to looking for, I
If you
don't,
want to hand that back to me.
yeah, I don't have it,
It's Bob Hughes.
in,
Bob
Hughes?
Hughes, yeah.
was it Bob or is it Robert?
Robert.
Robert.
We who know him
This
well.
is him with the airplane coming back. I can't get the number.
When Nancy was.
I hope we get some other photographs. We'll see another shot. Get some number.
How do you say that in Arkansas?
But anyway, we're looking forward to that.
I don't speak Arkansas, I just live there.
Should be pretty nice.
I don't think there was a
That's the
4-5.
best cap we had, the one he's got.
That is a good
I don't think we had 4-5, we had 4-6.
I think you
Yeah,
probably
it's
had
bad.
that.
RC or
We'll try to make a good trip out of it. Go on sightsee on the way in.
You're working on
This is 34.
Have you seen
The Alice from Dallas picture.
Gotta make sure to watch.
I love
I don't have the Alice from Dallas.
4 years.
Oh, okay. On the bottom?
Let me see.
This is 35.
Now, where's the?
I've got two girls.
Oh, you got two girls? I think you have.
Two girls, one of them down at the Woodlands.
What's that now?
This is, we're trying to find out Alice from Dallas.
Oh, that's not-
That goes with 36.
Oh, okay.
Here's 34.
Now, you've seen 34, haven't you? Have you seen 34?
Yes, I've seen
He must
34.
have took back that one you just had. He handed me. The one that he thought was 4-5,
Couple good looking guys right there.
but we don't have any 4-5s in the 100.
Yeah.
6 and 4-8. Yeah, we only had so many possibilities. It's gotta be one of these that are in here. A rabbit. Oh,
That's the name of an airplane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super Rabbit?
Super Rabbit.
Heaven sake.
I don't remember that ship at all.
I never did go for that name in the airplane. I never could keep one of them. Take away from me.
Here's when they
Shoot
landed
'em up, shoot 'em
in the
up.
bomb dump. There's somebody, an airplane not from our group crashed in our bomb dump.
Everybody went running for cover that day.
Well, you were better off to be on a mission there for a while. I was on the ground at the time. I recall this.
You get to be a prisoner?
And where'd you take off to
You know
when they
where
put the
this
bomb
was?
down?
Huh?
Do you know where that was?
Yeah, there's another
That's
picture
the
in
one I was
there
talking
of
about.
a newspaper
I think it's
article.
4.
Is that not in
And
France?
these airplanes, well,
Isn't that on the ground in France?
Yeah, I could find it that way.
Yeah.
look further down in your, there's a newspaper article with this
Oh, is
as
there?
an insert.
Okay.
And I guess these planes got D's on them, or LD, or airplanes, but they apparently were flown to this place. This is not our base.
No, it doesn't look like it. In fact, it looks like some kind of celebration or,
Yeah.
or acknowledgement of the,
But there is
mission.
just further on in these pictures.
That looks like the 300 something, 200 something.
48.
418 plane, that'll be.
Were you there when they signed the airplane? Everybody wrote their name all up and down the fuselage?
no,
Give me the magnifying glass.
This is
for the 200 mission of the group.
Something like that.
Okay, where's the one with the photo from the,
Where'd that
No,
go?
when I,
oh, that one there.
when I completed my tour,
Just put it down.
this one,
Yeah, I think we've got it.
we had only
What do you
done
need?
100, less than 100 missions.
48660 LDS.
You were lucky, you guys, those days were lucky to get through, weren't you? Huh?
Awesome, awesome.
We had over a 400% turnover in the first 6 months.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's gonna be it.
LDS. There wouldn't have been another LDS.
No, that's it.
Where did you,
That's
where'd
it.
you graduate from flying school?
I
What
graduated
group is
from Valdosta, Georgia in 43B.
418.
43.
It's 418
First
plane.
part of 43.
Is that 35?
February 43.
Right over in here.
And I went overseas in May.
I'll make a note.
Yeah. You got that out of what, 36?
Yeah,
I had 8
I'm
hours
still
to
not
be
giving up
17.
on finding that one.
Coming in?
And I had
Yeah, this is,
because
I was
the pilot
wondering
that I
about
was assigned
this.
to,
whether we used to come across in flights of 3 or 6, but apparently we came across in flights of 6 and started peeling off. See,
we had to load
the
every
outside
year.
plane would peel, and then this one would peel, and then this one would peel, and
He
then
was
that
so
one,
weak
and that
you
one, and that one.
couldn't.
So
We were 2 weeks.
we
Y'all started out
circled
there
one
in
right
Bristol
after another, and as we
Field,
came around, you see.
Tiny Nebraska.
Now, how long between this one breaking off to come into land, that one, and this one?
Well,
How
it
many
wouldn't be
feet?
too, it
or-
wouldn't be much, you know, we were getting down in a hurry. Now, there's a couple more down here, I don't know, there are 3 where they were tailing or not.
They said 100.
Charlie would probably know
So they split up the squadrons and they sent one to
how many we peeled off at a time, whether we came across in 6.
Bring Charlie in here.
Rapid City, South Dakota,
Yes, sir.
and split them all up and gave them another couple of weeks. And then reassembled them at Kearney and said, "You're going anyway,
Charlie,
ready or not."
Charlie, whenever we used to come into land,
So we flew our, did you fly your airplane over?
did we come
I'd flown
in,
over before that.
did we come in flights of 6 and start peeling off, or, huh?
Yeah.
Or were there more than,
Well, the whole squadron would come
the
over.
squadron, the 6 would come over
And
and peel off,
right.
and then another 6 would follow.
They go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, right,
And you're circling all that time.
yeah. Well, here's
Firing flares.
a big picture of it. You know, you can kind of see them peeling.
Don't you remember Splasher 6 sitting out there?
Yeah.
Muncher,
Sure.
a buncher. That's a great picture. I don't know who took that.
Well, whoever took the rest of these.
Here's the new San Antonio Rose. Let me see that just a second.
I don't know that one.
Now, when
You
we,
ever heard of San Antonio?
No, that's 26.
I could do that 8 hours
This would
when
be
he
a
flew
photo that
over.
doesn't really
And
belong
like
to us.
8
It's
hours to
26.
B-17.
No,
And he
I
flew,
don't-
well, you were the one more experienced.
he flew the North Atlantic, and
Well, that's not that one that came in.
now he's still wondering how he got there.
Yeah, when he was a co-pilot.
Why?
No, this is
Yeah,
the
why
odd
we-
one.
Yeah, there were 44 of us that went in as co-pilots because the co-pilots had built up so much time going back and forth through training
Yeah.
that they had more time than most of the first pilots that were going over in the other outfits. So they pulled them all out, sent 44 from my flying school in the right seat, and shipped us out.
I bet the Germans were really trembling when they heard we were all coming, all us 19-year-old hot rocks.
That's right. That's exactly what we were.
Yeah. We outmanned them and we out-manufactured them.
Yeah.
Hard luck.
Hard
December
luck.
1991. I didn't know much about it either. But you know what?
Yeah, 'cause here it is here.
I was up the other day.
Yeah.
took it out of Farm 5,
Yeah.
information.
Pretty beat too.
I had 1,900
Well,
hours
she-
when I
Let's get enough missions.
Sure did.
Yeah, and this is early on too, you see.
See, they sent all these, major.
Hard luck again.
Primary flying down over there, and put them in lead pilot. Not lead pilot, they couldn't even fly the engines on. But, put them in as.
We never did.
Well, this is before my time. I wouldn't know these people.
I made one guy.
Owen may know him though.
Yeah, I didn't hit the place until July 45, you know.
You off of the airplane you go.
I hope they got some that late.
Underneath
February
Simoleon-
1945.
Smollett Bay was,
We went on.
And I didn't
I know
care.
that.
Hey, we got trees on the
That's what they
base.
named the inhabitants.
He still, you know.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
He could not turn the engines on.
We was right there by him.
That's how
In
unsafe
fact,
we
there's
were.
4 of them got it that day.
And he's gonna need something.
That's the first.
They got the tail gunner's position all taped up there for some reason. You know, that's where the canopy was for the tail gunner.
That sure did. I was about ready to quit.
That's hard to believe.
I said, I believe
He
it.
lives down below you there. He's
How did this get in there?
not bad, Valley Mills. Major Lister.
B-24, we don't want those.
No.
He must have been visiting the base. Uh-oh, broke it
They
down.
all got over after I did. His name?
Norma
Norma?
Gibson, Gibson. So you just flew 25 missions?
Just 25.
Yes.
This is not some of the
New crew.
This is not some of the kids that redid the.
I
tower for us,
survived, I survived 25 missions.
Well, you went
We
over.
were known as survivors. We weren't known as having completed a tour.
Well, they told me when I got there, the odds of finishing the tour was nil. And I said, where's the
I thought
nearest
so.
port?
Fletcher's Castoria,
Which one?
the one that was Smollett Bay.
Yep.
They painted Smollett Bay on the tail, and another one painted.
What else you wanna hear?
You got another one that you,
Sat there.
Hey, man, I've been through those pictures too much. I'm tired of pictures.
did you see these before?
But I've been getting, I had a maid down in Austin. I'm around,
You were looking this one up, huh?
Yeah, we got that one
I
down.
mean, these were, well, this is my crew.
It's 34.
You did?
Yeah.
There's your crew.
Uh-oh. Sonny the second. I went over with Sonny the first. And that was Glenn Dye's crew.
All right, you got number one.
And we lost one airplane, and that was the second one to be named Sonny.
Is that right?
And that's Glenn Dye's crew.
And that's the ground crew,
That's
isn't
the
it?
ground crew.
You
What's
better
the
pull
next
up a chair.
Well, I don't know who those are, whether that's,
There's some guys you ought to know.
now here's a number you can really trace.
You know any of those?
They're not 351st.
Well, didn't you go visit anybody but the 351st? What, were you hard-headed or stubborn?
I never did get away from pad 6.
They always told us 3 a day.
They stayed on pad.
Where did this go?
What was the, let's see, our crew chief was Spangler?
He was the line chief.
Line chief, right.
Bob Spangler.
Bob Spangler.
Then we had 3 flag chiefs.
Some guys would write them.
Had Wiley Harrison, Joe Niehaus, and Ken Lemon.
Still not past squadron.
This one's,
We got a number on the tail.
Weather was so bad overall. Yeah,
This is great. Sonny too.
Great.
Can we take a?
Well, here's the entire ground crew
What, 72?
of Sonny 2. There's a nose shot of it,
Dunlap was, but I wasn't.
Just lay it down there, maybe he can get it laying down over there.
and there's the tail.
From there.
And these were,
Well, I know
Remember
it's
anything about the crew itself?
I
Anything
believe these
interesting
were
about it?
armament.
No, this guy,
No, he's a
ground
crew
crew,
chief.
that's
That's
Roger Dickman.
right. That's right. Okay, Roger Dittman.
You knew him.
But I doubt it.
Yeah, just post where he is in the photo itself. Yeah, he must be all at 19.
Yeah. Skinny too.
This guy's name is
I need to feed him a little bit.
Put it down.
Can you spell that?
Yeah, I sure is.
Well, let me see if I can.
Oh, wait,
Find him
hey,
in
wait,
here.
that might be the second one.
S-E-R-Y-M-A, well, now, he won't be in here, this is Black Crew.
This is, these are all airmen, but, I've got
Then on the
the,
second one, he dropped supplies over Warsaw in parachutes. And the parachutes got caught.
And this is Jack Crane.
Probably a fair pretty. But I don't see any there.
How low did they drop that?
We went over about 14 or 15,000 feet,
Yeah.
but they didn't think about it ahead of time. We should have gone in staggered so that the first group was lower. Because when they went in the other way, the second groups, the chutes hadn't cleared. You know, and they had to start dodging chutes as well as aircraft.
Yeah, they're pretty hard to dodge too.
Yeah.
He's picked a couple more out of
Now,
here.
this is a classic old picture. Everybody's got that one, I think.
Sir, could you pick up this picture? Not this one, but this one again?
That's probably flying on a Russia shuttle mission. The 100th had 2 shuttles that we flew to Russia, and then from Russia to Italy, Italy back to England. We had 2
I think
of those.
Ravino too went on one of them.
Well, Dewey went on one.
Dewey?
Dewey?
You went on one of the shuttle missions?
Did you fly on one of the shuttle missions? Which one, first or second?
Second.
Second? Where we dropped the chutes? Where we dropped the chutes over Warsaw?
Whose plane did you go on? Which?
Humpty Dumpty.
Well, that was appropriate.
yeah. Give me these names again.
I took a train to Washington one
This guy's
time on a
name is
real heavy
Downstreet.
trip.
London. D-A-M-S-T-R-A.
Don't know his first name.
Did they count,
Well,
did they
I've
count
got
on
him
the
at
mission,
home, but,
Thorpe Abbotts to London?
If
you made Piccadilly Circus, it did.
This one of the issues way back.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
What's the date of that?
summer of '88.
Yeah.
This is Jack Crane.
This was the one that
Jack Crane, yeah.
You go back through them and you find
Chandler and his son put on that
I'd have to
that
get
one
my
there at Kearney.
stuff out from home to learn these.
Well, I've been back at the 350th site after escaping.
Yeah. I checked him out in the G model after he came back.
Incidentally,
He went down before I got to the squadron.
Alice
But then when
from
he
Dallas
came back,
too.
he was with
That's
us
the one
there
we're
for a
still.
while. I
y'all
remember
have,
the thing he was craving
know
for
about
was
these
chocolate bars.
file 36.
Yeah.
chocolate
Well, I saw that one. That's the only one I really saw out of it.
Prison. He escaped and got back to the group.
We thought it'd be good for.
Yeah, him and Egan hooked up in Stella.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know who that is?
C-R-A-N-E.
You don't.
He'd be happy, you know, to help us anyway.
What was it he said?
That's,
What took when Egan showed up at the
Richard
prison
Wynn.
camp?
Huh?
He goes, "What took you so long?"
Richard Wynn, I believe. That picture's in
Thought you'd never
here.
make it.
Yeah.
We had some pretty good issues there way back.
Boy,
Egan. Is that Egan?
Stivers, Wallace, and Kruger.
some of these photographs are good enough to have been commercial and sent home. Look at that.
Tim McMahon. He was
That was
armament in the
Richard
350th.
Wynn, the one that
We can
you
mark
showed.
that one down.
I think he
He
wrote
drew
it on
that
one over
cartoon.
there.
One of them.
Contact sheet.
Richard Wynn drew this cartoon.
McMahon.
Tim?
Tim, yeah.
We put gloves in.
No, not that
Egan,
one.
I want to check the
Yeah.
spelling of McMahon.
Wow.
Probably
Never seen this shot.
M-C-M-A-H-O-N, don't you imagine?
I just don't recall exactly for sure.
What was he?
He was the 350th armament officer.
What was Looking Do?
I know this
8 hours,
kid's,
8 hours when he flew the ocean.
First name is Rusty.
Yeah, I've not seen this shot at all.
It's really a close-up.
Yeah, it is, because the other ones that we have are really far away or just after the Ravensburg
The
mission.
whole thing was about $3,200.
Here it is. Here's that same picture. Richard Wynn.
Good shot.
Oh, yeah.
Probably need to write that on there.
Yeah.
I don't know if they know which one it is.
I must have been in the sun, or my hair would have been a little
How far back
darker
it
than
was.
that.
Right.
Find out in a second. Here. Just put it on the top.
Oh, that was the story about.
Now, do we know, when we have that, put down the squadron, what he's tied into? The squadron.
Yeah.
This is?
Second generation.
These were great pictures. I had no idea what to expect.
Somebody that.
I don't know who that is.
We just had some negatives. Nobody knew.
Yeah, these are really great. I didn't know they would come up with anything like this.
Oh, yeah.
What did they do, raid the photo lab?
Yeah, over
Is
at
that how
North
they-
Evans. We have the proof sheets over here, and I was looking at them last night, and it's just like, each sheet you kept going to just got more and more amazing each time. Finding photos that we never
Does that
had.
need to be in an order?
Here's this here.
That's a B-17G, that's all I can identify from that. I don't believe those are the 351st guys there. I don't recognize any of those.
The lady and her husband died, she ran it for 7 years and sold it to Southwest.
Still in 35?
Yeah.
Couple of years, I guess, 'cause I remember
Morris married.
Where were they pulling this one out of?
This is market 350th
No, I
plane.
went over and.
Incidentally, Brooks, those letters for LD and
No way.
that was a squadron.
Oh, 503.
I didn't realize it until we got to talking about it. I was at 14th was LD.
They wouldn't ride though.
Yeah, and then one of them's got an X in it, I think.
Yeah.
But when I had this, the jacket,
349 would have been the,
Fly American to what do we do?
338, 459.
there's another one too.
They had a big old machine.
338, 459.
Ran like a tank, go out there and hook on them.
Oh, that's what this is, Skyway Chariot.
These plastic cars.
Remember 190?
I ain't stand on my head for 2 hours.
Yeah, this is 350th.
It's in here on page 190, something about it.
Can you tell me who's
Maybe it's this
plane,
superstitious Aloysius.
Yeah?
This is great, look at this.
Sure is, Skyway Chariot.
The nose art and everything.
All that kind of stuff.
I knew a fella there at home that
gonna
they're going
go
to
around
Florida.
It sure
Skyway
does.
Chariot, Raleigh C. King.
Sure does.
But I can't.
Raleigh King?
Uh-huh.
Oh, really? Well,
I wouldn't know. Unless they're in your squadron.
these
you
don't, this is the,
recognize
this may be a second crew on that ship. This looks like the flight crew, but their Raleigh King is not in that picture.
Actual signs before we landed the,
Population
Hey, you know
555.
David Telechet?
See, it's flown, it went down Raleigh King and Jack Williams.
This must be Williams then.
I remember when David.
He must have taken it over from King. Apparently, that plane went to Russia.
That's the one that they, everyone signed.
It
Got a
went down
hammer
when it
and,
went to Berlin.
P-38, P-47.
but we got a hammer and sickle on
Uh-huh,
on the side
Yeah.
there for
He went bankrupt for
for the
the
Russian.
Russian shuttle.
Yeah. Well, it didn't go down till March 45.
He'll talk
is that
somebody
John?
back into
Is that
fixing.
Milner?
Was he
It was a long time. Oh, I was going to identify Parmentier. Wait a minute.
Conrad Hilton somewhere, he got.
Finished up his missions before 17.
I'm sure that's John, but I can't recognize either one of these two fellas.
17, you mean John Miller?
Yeah. Is that him?
I don't think
I
so.
think that is.
Oh, look in the,
Check, there's a photo of John Miller.
in what?
John Miller, the
Yeah.
membership?
Yeah.
Yeah. Find Miller's name in there.
Well, I don't know. I was gonna say, did he
Yeah.
come to us from another group or?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
no, he came in.
Did he?
Yeah, he was original, or not original, but was. There's a photo of him somewhere.
Okay, then it must be,
Yeah.
Who was this?
I just don't know where they're gonna get the money.
No, and that's,
132.
Yeah, there's a photo of him with his air medals. They're finishing up his tour. There it is.
There it is.
Y'all,
She identifies it
Y'all
as
been
being
through 36,
Raleigh
haven't
King ship.
Yeah.
Or
yeah, I'm
Williams.
sure they have.
I don't remember,
Oh, that's a good shot.
I know Raleigh
That
King,
crew would
but he
like to have
isn't
that.
in any of these pictures that I see, so this must be Williams' crew.
Yes, John Miller.
Easy going.
Piccadilly Lily 2.
Easy going.
That was
Still
John
flying
Herman
ours
there.
over there.
I was talking to Glenn Rowan about it.
Well, Piccadilly Lily
Completed 35
originally
missions by the
was
time
Tom
it
Murphy's
was
airplane.
This one,
And
No,
he went
this
down
picture.
with, on the
plane?
Remington
I have
raid,
this picture,
They come out
you know who that,
right in front of me
that's John Alden Clark in the co-pilot's window.
on October
yeah?
8th
Uh-huh.
with Al
And what's the
Bass.
name of the plane, or is it just?
Cargo from, well, what is, they claim it in here is cargo for Margot.
There
John-
wasn't such a thing.
John does not, know that name.
Well, it was never on an airplane.
Right.
It was only used for publicity's sake.
Must be the Norwich.
I know, I was on it.
Were you?
Yeah.
Well, John sent me that picture for Christmas. Said he's in the co-pilot's window.
Who?
John Alden Clark.
Did anybody take a picture of that?
He flew co-pilot with,
Sorry, we didn't have the money.
no, he only flew it once. He was only on this one. He didn't fly it all the time.
Oh, he could have been the, could
Could have signed the plane over.
command pilot, you mean?
No, he was co-pilot.
Well, as I say, the name never got on an
No.
airplane.
Well, he sent me that picture though. He flew with,
He's talking about the name that they gave the plane, never got on the
Well,
side of it.
They needed a name for publicity. And we had a couple of occasions, we got publicity. We're the ones that got our Bombay, the bombs hung in our Bombay. And we had to bring back the live bombs. And so it was written up, and they needed Margot for Margot. That was my pilot's girlfriend's name, Margot.
Just recently I heard Oh, no, I saw the one as it was falling, almost like I looked like command line up on the right seat, but it does. I'll never do that for one. And I guess always down the left seat.
This guy, maybe Blazer, 30 Smith, was also a Smith. Let me ask you.
Go get that.
You need to,
For a long time. That's the tail of Sunny too.
I don't want to cut. Oh, hey, you can walk in anytime.
There was a lot of interest. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you guys could have a,
Where did these
should have
come
just
from?
given everybody.
England, Thorpe Evans.
Yeah,
But no,
this
Faley,
particular set, these belong to Mike?
they belong to Hunter Bomber.
To Hunt Bomber.
Mike Faley is responsible for them as an archive, photo archive.
Is there a way to get a copy of it?
Yes, call him. Mike,
How do you identify the one you want?
Yeah, he'll just tell him, and when he gets them all identified, he said at Salt Lake, he'll have them in books. So a guy can look through his squadron.
Is he making, gonna make some videos of the
I
pictures?
will not, he may well do so,
Yeah.
but I haven't heard him say
Hadn't heard
that.
See, this is on that jacket.
I've seen your jacket with him.
And, you know, some of the guys still come to the reunion.
With those jackets?
Fred Smith
Yeah.
was the,
You look at the bomb missions.
the fellow that painted the nose art was the engineer gunner. He was a
Engineer gunner.
Garimko, Mike Garimko, engineer gunner, painted this, painted all the jackets.
I see, for the whole crew.
And his career afterward was a commercial. He was a sign painter, commercial sign painter in Hartford.
Yeah.
He was a crew member on that
Uh-huh.
ship?
He painted all the jackets and painted nose art.
Well,
And
Faley will get you a copy. Just tell him what number you want, and eventually he'll have them all numbered. You just call him and say, I want number 22.
I write it down.
and he was going to paint me a jacket. You know, his jacket, he
got disappeared his own and everything. So I'm agreeing. I said, now I even got an original jacket, sent it to him, and just before he got ready to paint it, they broke into his house in Hartford and stole all of his paint and all of his brushes. And he had sort of a nervous breakdown. After about 3 or 4 and 5 months, he sent me the jacket back and said, I just can't do it. I can't do it. They got all my paints, my original brushes.
He's innocent.
I don't exactly remember which one it was.
That's okay. I can get a
Down
different
here, no squadron, he got knocked down by one. They're making the.
Now, which one was Seidel? This one?
No, he's,
Oh, Seidel.
he's the crew chief.
Yeah, and
You know, I ran into Seidel when I first went to Houston, out on,
They're making a diamond.
Tomball Highway, probably.
well, no, he wasn't.
What
I
group
don't
were you
think-
in?
Well, he may have been living in Tomball
Yeah,
then
what
too.
picture group?
32.
And this is
I forget.
Now, what was the other one?
He didn't tell me.
I remember the name all
They said it was-
because that's my crew. You'll never forget him, huh?
If you throw me a tail number, I can find it.
Name a lot of them. Yeah, well, this one you named. Yeah. Which one, was this your crew group? Which one?
What do you call this guy? Lucky?
Is that yours?
Is this Lucky?
No,
Lucky Pierre, always you can change things. I always you find some pictures of it. We got some pictures, but usually got
All American Girl.
Do they know where that is?
Yeah, see, when we had his
Some of these, right down at the bottom
And then
are
somebody else
identified, but it's cut off.
That was after y'all left.
Like, this shot, these look like bomb assessment photos.
Kid from Nebraska, Lincoln.
I'm on
You know any of them?
I know all of them's faces. I can put the names to a couple
That's
of
the
them.
first air.
Well, let me, put them down.
Who are they doing?
With B-17.
Which one?
Who are they
He
doing?
was a sheet metal man. This fellow in the middle there?
Here?
His name is Damster.
D-A-M?
S-T-R-A. They didn't only shoot it out. Shermansky.
Okay. What was the last guy's, Damasky?
Shermansky.
C-E-R?
No, it's S-C-R-M-A-N-S-K-I.
Sermansky?
Let's get to a number now, we'll go.
The Eiffel Tower.
I guess I better look before I ask, huh?
They wouldn't stand in my barracks long enough for me to get it.
That's Sermansky there?
No, this is.
That is.
This is. This
Yeah.
guy here.
Okay.
This is Damster, Floyd Damster.
Well, start over.